Hello and welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. My name is Amanda. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is going to be a collective general message for the full moon in Capricorn for tomorrow night. So let's see what themes and lessons are being brought to the collective for the full moon in Capricorn. Alrighty. If you guys are interested in learning about how specifically the full moon or any of these transits are going to affect you in your personal astrology charts, let me know. I can start kind of adding a little bit of astrology into my videos here. And we shall see. Let's see, one more card, Spirit. Alright, so overall themes and lessons for us are, we have love begins, we have the heart chakra, spiritual strength, and sacrifice. So what are you willing to let go of in order to have a healed heart? Usually when I see the love begins card, it talks about sometimes you have to let go of the past and heal from trauma in order to be able to attract new love. And sometimes that talks about self-love. What are you pouring into yourself? You know, what aspects of self, what actions are you taking that are not in alignment with love? I feel like with the state of the world that it's in right now, we could all use a little bit of heart chakra opening, maybe sacrificing aspects of ego in order to get there, but it's going to require some resiliency for sure. You know, the Nine of Wands, when I see the Nine of Wands, it's also the wounded warrior. So a lot of times when we attract people that hurt us, it's to teach us lessons from a higher spiritual perspective. You know, we're not talking about, you know, major abuses here. I'm not telling you that you need to tolerate abuse. That's never what I'm going to say. What I am going to say is that usually the darkness that we attract from other people, the things, the aspects of them that we don't overly like, are actually mirrors for us to heal within ourselves. You know, a lot of times people bring to us what we need to see within ourselves as well. So if we attract people that tend to use you, in what ways do you have people-pleasing tendencies and need to stand up for yourself and assert some stronger boundaries? You know, what is the relationship that you have with yourself, and how can you strengthen that to attract higher vibrational love towards yourself? But let's see here, what's going on in the overall general energies, wires, oracles here. Yeah, Four of Cups. Maybe you're ignoring love that's in front of you. Maybe overwhelmed with having some regrets here, fearing about missed opportunities, or some of you may be just apathetic towards life right now. The Four of Cups is also the brat of the tarot, so it's like, you know, the toddler that sits there is like, no, I don't want that cup. I want that one. It's like, Spirit's like, I'm trying to offer you something, but you're ignoring it. So you may be focusing on the negative in your life right now and avoiding your intuition here. Maybe your intuition is telling you that love's coming in, or that maybe you need to give out the love that you want to receive, giving it to yourself. Yeah, nurturing your own garden here. We have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. You know, I feel like some of you have like this manifested relationship, or manifest this dream that you're trying to manifest here, but like Spirit may be trying to offer it to you, but because it doesn't look exactly the way that you want it to, you don't make a move on it, right? Spirit's telling you to operate from a place of, you know, connecting with your feminine energy, being open to being able to receive the love that you want, you know, making actions from a place of love. not for love. Let's see, what is that, what's the advice here, Spirit? What advice do you have for the collective? Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is, surrounding yourself with family, community. I feel like opening your eyes to the love that surrounds you all over the place. Loving self here. Doing the soul searching required, honoring your spiritual self. Or maybe some of you are avoiding spending time with yourself to heal. Yeah, healing anxiety here. Or maybe some of you are using other relationships in order to avoid the fear of being alone. Yeah, it leads to more inner conflict here. Fearing competition, fearing conflict. Maybe some of you sabotage relationships. I have a fear of conflict, a fear of being alone here. But Spirit is saying it's time to wake up to that and heal certain things. Developing structure, developing stability within yourself. Maybe being a little bit more self-sufficient opens yourself up. The love that you give to yourself usually is attracted to you times 10. Let's see here. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Let's see. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Yeah, the opportunity is to make a better choice for yourself. There's something destined that you're meant to do that you may be ignoring. Some destined healing. Maybe it's forgiveness, forgiving mom, forgiving dad, whoever it is that hurt you and left you disappointed. Here with the 5 of Cups. Are you so focused on what you didn't get, what you didn't have, that you're ignoring the cups that are right here being offered to you? The relationships that want to give to you. You have to be willing to move forward positively here and offer up that self-love to your inner child, for your own emotional happiness. Taking charge of your own emotional happiness by forgiving others, forgiving self for whatever it is that is creating this blockage for you, this blockage of spirit, this blockage of spirituality, this blockage of love. Being able to connect with that, infinitely abundant, unconditional love that the universe provides. God, source, deity, however you choose to define it for yourself. But let's see, why is let's clarify the 5 of Wands here. Yeah, 4 of Cups, ignoring conflict, ignoring competition, ignoring your own desires here with King of Wands, ignoring the need to move forward. And get out of your own stuck place here, your self-limiting beliefs, reclaiming your power. Because sometimes it can be scary to reclaim your power because then it all rests on you, but it doesn't always have to. When you really take control and realize that the things that there's no person that is going to be a knight in shining armor that is going to be able to get you out of this place. That's a you thing. You have to get yourself out of this place. She's hesitant to take that first step because she's not sure where it's going to go. She's got the blindfold on. But she's not tied down by any of these swords. Sometimes it takes trust in something higher than yourself to move forward. And I feel like Spirit's been giving you that hint. Spirit's been giving you that cup and you're just like, I know, but it's just too much. And you're telling yourself that, but it's just leading to more of this like internal struggle here. But let's see, what's the opportunity that's presenting itself? What's the highest vibrational outcome? What's the opportunity that's presenting itself? Yeah. Letting it go. Putting an end to your fears and illusions. You know, relationships that didn't pan out. You know, healing from relational disappointments. If you never heal from them, you're just going to keep bringing on that same karma, that same repeating the same cycle with different people, with different souls. You know, what's going to be the challenge here? You know, some people maybe healing any wounding of betrayal. Yeah. Yeah, and the challenge is going to be to wake up to that. Like, in what ways is my subconscious mind, these subconscious fears of betrayal, of wounding, of being hurt, in what ways are they holding me back? In what ways do they continue to hold me back? And how can I shine unapologetically, live authentically, and still give love freely without fear? It can seem like a hard task, a difficult task. Let's see. How do we overcome that? How do we overcome that? You know, judgment is that divine wake-up call. It says you are more than what you are giving yourself. Yeah, developing the emotional resiliency to tolerate that. The more that you provide into yourself, the more that you are filling your own cup and only giving what is overflowing from your cup. You tap into that reservoir of that unconditional love space that you're free to give freely to others, right? You can't control how it comes in towards you, right? So that comes with loving without expectation. The second that you say, oh, well, I can love that person as long as they are doing X, Y, and Z, that's coming with expectation of another person. You know, love isn't possession. Yeah, letting old situations die, letting old versions of self die to transform into something better. Yeah, and surrendering control of the outcome. Like I just said, you can't control how it comes to you. You could love selflessly, right, to a person, and that energy doesn't become reciprocated from that person. It could come from a bunch of different other places. But worrying about where it's coming from is creating blockages. You know, putting your trust and your faith that, hey, the energy that I give out is going to be given back to me. So I don't have to worry about where it's coming from. I don't have to worry about where my abundance is coming from. I don't have to worry about those things. And that's, you know, things that society tells us. You know, trains us from a young age to have these expectations. Let's see what shadow work. Let's see what shadow work needs to be addressed at this time. What shadows are being brought up to be addressed within the collective at this time with this full moon in Capricorn? Yeah, inner balance. What you resist persists. What you avoid looking at will continue to, what subconscious things that you're avoiding will continue to create problems within your dynamic here. Breaking the chains. The only way to overcome blockages is to confront them. You know? One more spiritual awakening. Sit with your shadows. It's the only way towards enlightenment. Tapping into your own spirituality, your own intuition. Defining it the way that you feel called to. And again, your self-limiting beliefs. I mean, it's the same cards, just keep repeating themselves. Changing your mindset, realizing who you are. Maybe some of you are overly stubborn. You know, that Four of Cups card repeated itself a couple of times here. But focusing on wholeness and understanding that two opposing things can be true at the same time. You can be the hero in someone's journey and the villain in another person. That doesn't mean that either one of you are being dishonest, right? It's loving with compassion, understanding that, hey, sometimes you're the lesson and sometimes you're the blessing, and that's okay. So breaking the chains of self-limiting beliefs, being kinder to yourself, speaking more highly of yourself, developing a closer relationship with your own intuition, a deeper awareness of the spiritual realm, and addressing your self-limiting beliefs. You become what you believe. The person that tells themselves that they can, and the person that tells themselves that they can't, both of those people are telling themselves the truth. Stop telling yourself what you can't do. Stop saying, I can't forgive that person. Stop saying, I can't love that person. Because the more that you tell yourself these things, you're reprogramming your mind. You're programming your subconscious mind when you say these things to yourself. Your voice is a powerful tool for manifestation. So you keep telling yourself what's not possible for you. Keep telling yourself, what you don't believe, what you can't believe. Changing that mindset. You control your thoughts, you control your mind, you control your whole reality. Let's see, what final messages do you have, Spirit? What final messages? Yeah, love and let yourself be loved. Heal your relationship with love. One of the books I highly recommend is a book called The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. He also wrote a book called The 4 Agreements that completely changed my life. Trust in the unknown. The same cards just keep repeating themselves. Developing a closer relationship with spirit, holding space for people, getting all the information before you make a decision on someone or something. The final message. Dream and journey. Get in touch with your own dreams. Get in touch, maybe some of you need to start a dream journaling practice. Maybe some of you playing an instrument is going to, connect you. Getting in touch with, some of you are getting in touch with your roots and your ancestors. And getting in touch with your own emotions, allowing yourself to express them, connecting with how you feel about certain situations, to release them. Are you allowing yourself to cry and release the emotions, or do you stuff them down until you are so compartmentalized that you don't know how to express or emote these feelings? But I hope that this resonated, and I hope that this helped. Sometimes it can be one of the hardest things that we can do is forgive. And look at me, I'm saying a self-limiting belief too. It doesn't have to be. If we understand that if I'm an imperfect person that has made mistakes, because I know what I've been through, right? And I know that I'm a loving, caring person that has made decisions out of a place of trauma. I have to be able to accept that about other people. And that's made it a lot easier to be able to forgive and operate from a place of love instead of for love. Because when you operate for love and you're giving only to get, that's manipulation. Giving freely and understanding that you're abundant and you're going to attract that to you regardless allows more of that vibration, more of that love to come in towards you. But it all comes at a risk of sacrificing ego, sacrificing, certain desires. Take that as it resonates for you. But I hope that helped, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about this reading. But until next time, take care and stay blessed.